and stuff. So, firstly, of course, you cannot expect the details to be in the integrity plan. It's a general document. I did the 12 plan. That was 2021, 2022. So, education is in this chapter on social mobility. There's 7 chapters altogether. Chapter 3 is about social mobility, and there's a lot of education as highlighted by my good friend Tan Sri Idris Yusof. I'm going to speak a bit about higher education. I don't know as much about lower education besides running this basic program and what Daniel shared with you, tuition program, English for rural schools. His mother was instrumental in helping me getting this started. So higher education, I was there in the year 2006. I was the second minister. Idris Yusof did a lot more. He's longer there. I was learning the ropes. But what we did, two things which I want to share with you. First, we set up MQA. We went to Parliament. I presented the bill, and now MQA is up and running. This is about quality. The other is this research universities. We decided that we should. I mean, we have universities at that time, 15, 16. We should have the upper ranking universities to be in this category called research universities. We decided to allocate more money to this, to focus on research and development. And that's probably one reason why you have, now there's 5, my time was 4. In Malaya, I think it's number 58 now, doing very well, one of the top 100 universities in the world. So education is basically the future. It's something that we all have got to be interested in. I applaud this initiative by Ashley. We have to be open and frank. We cannot be too defensive. We're talking the future. So I would like to plead to everyone, government, CSOs, young and old in this room, we have to be open and frank, otherwise we cannot resolve problems. So my initial intervention at this point in time, number 1, education is key, whether you want to achieve Madani or Tata Kelola, or raising the floor, raising the ceiling to be high-income nation, AI, education is key. Therefore, it's got to be priority number 1. Of course, everyone likes to be number 1 on the list. Defense, of course, is important, health, everything is important, but teaching has got to be the profession of choice in this country. It's not there. China scholars, I call it, this high respect by people, academics and scholars. To this very day, the Chinese government is devoting a lot of money to education, university education. So it's key. Yeah? Whatever you want to do, whatever government wants to do, whether it's smart farming or AI, we have to make sure that education is put on track. And by that I mean, in particular, teaching profession, whether you're talking about lecturers or teachers in schools, it's got to be the profession of choice. We've got to fix whatever needs fixing. Number 2, the focus has got to be on quality. We want to compete with the world. This is a highly competitive environment. We do not want to lag behind Vietnam. There was this World Bank report. Garen showed me this report this morning. My colleague in SDSN. We are behind Vietnam in some of the countries because PISA is another, TIMSS is another. So, as a nation, we want to be a great nation. We can do. My message to my friends is that we've been underperforming. We have all the bright people in this country. Yeah. In this room, there are many. Yeah, I see so many, not only in terms of expression, but also the intellectual capital in you. Very clever people here. So, we have been underperforming. We'll continue to underperform unless we fix some basic things, making teaching a career of choice, elevating the teaching profession to the highest level, giving respect, and making sure that we fix those which require fixing in the area of quality in particular. And we got to the other, finally, on a note, there's got to be more connectivity, more talking between the lower and the higher. Yeah. There's probably not enough talking. We've been talking about silos in Malaysia. So we're working in silos. I think there's a lot more conversation required between the 2 levels of education, the lower and the higher. So those are my initial reactions. Once again, thank you for putting us together this afternoon. Thank you, Marissa.
And thank you for that reminder for all of us to be open and to feedback and not take things too defensively. This is really a conversation in good faith. This is all of us invested in this conversation on education. Cheryl, if I may come to you, you have long been my